My name is Ollie Andrews. I'm the lead singer of the band, and I like to party.
That's incorrect. I'm Ollie Andrews, and I am the lead singer of the band, and I like to party.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I'm Eddie. I'm lead guitarist.
This is Rob Dalloway. He is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Ollie. I'm the pianist in the band, or keyboard. I prefer piano because it's more stylish.
I'm Tim, I'm the bassist in the band.
My name's Jessie. I play violin in the band, and I've just joined. I'm very new, so it's all very fresh.
Okay. We started the band June last year, I think. Yeah. We had our first gig in August. So how long's that? Bit over a year. Something like that, yeah, over a year. We actually named the band, bit of a sad story to be honest. It was actually named after one of our old best friends who was killed in a motorbike accident. His name was Dan Susans. He used to come to all of our gigs. So me and Rob, we've been in a band for like years together. And he used to always come to our old shows and stuff, so we thought we'd name the band after him, so like, commemorate him.
I'm quite nervous.
Yeah, it's more the people we've been, because there's some VIP people coming down and just check us out and that. So that's quite nerve-wracking. But also the smaller venues, you can see like family members. My mum's going to be there, so she'll be there, and that's the worst thing. Like we played big venues like the Indigo 2 and Clapham Grand. You can't really see who. It's just a sea of people really, and I find that easier.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit more nerve-wracking tonight because it's a smaller venue.
Intimate.
It's more intimate.
It was like we was in a band, Man vs Blender, which is what we called Man vs Blender. Terrible name. Don't know why we called it that. And yeah, like that kind of grew apart when I went to university, and then yeah, I was coming back from university last year, so I was going to spend a year in London. So I gave Rob a call, I was like, what are you doing, do you want to make a band again? And it kind of happened from there. Like obviously his two brothers are Tim and Ed in the band, and yeah, they got a lot better really quickly. So they got in the band, and then we met Ollie, because Ollie is my brother's best friend. So then we got him in, and then recently Jessie's joined, so that is the forming of Van Susans.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, along the southeast coast of the States, and I'm in Cambridge for a summer program for 5 weeks, but I was absolutely thrilled to find out that it was during the same time period that the Van Susans would be having the EP release party concert, and I had to come over and habitually stalk their Facebook page, and they're so good at responding to fans. So they were like, oh, we're gonna have a get together right before the concert, who's able to come, and I'm like, I really want to be in this. So they contacted me after that, and now here I am. As long as we need more publicity for them, but I think their sound would really fit well in America, and they're catchy, they're upbeat, their lyrics are awesome, and they're great, and probably great live. We're gonna find out today. Yeah. So this is where I keep my plectrums, my guitar picks. What it is it's a kangaroo scrotum. So it's the scrotum of a kangaroo made into a little pouch. So that's pretty much my story. It's got my plectrums in there.
So you're holding the balls, really?
Yeah, pretty much, essentially. So
I keep my scrotum in my kangaroo scrotum.
This is my good friend Johan. We met in Glastonbury.
Are we really?
Yeah, not.
What, this year?
Yeah. Like, we've got the singer right ago, so we've been through quite a lot. So I thought I'd take him up on stage with me tonight. So that's the plan.
We are here for a very important occasion this evening. It is the EP launch for the legendary band SUSANS. I absolutely love this band. Big noise, let's hear it. Come on, band SUSANS!
One, two, three, black! You're on a roll, my friend. Oh, and it's not the first time, gonna win again. And it won't be the last. You gotta stick to your guns, yeah. You gotta be stronger. Take every chance that comes along. You don't want this one to get away, 'cause if it all comes crashing down, oh, I will be there to build it up somehow. From the roof down to the floor, you know I'll make it stronger than it was before. And if the task is bigger than you, you know I'll be there to help you see it through. I'll use bricks, not sticks or straw. Oh, I will make it stronger than it was before. And if you come huffing and puffing around, I will help you blow this to the ground. And as it all comes crashing down, oh, I will be there to build it up somehow. And from the roof down to the floor, you know I'll make it stronger than it was before. Crashing down, oh, I will be there to build it up somehow. From the roof down to the floor, you know I'll make it stronger than it was before. And as it all comes crashing down, oh, I will be there to build it up somehow. And from the roof down to the floor, you know I'll make it stronger than it was before. And I will build your world with bricks, and you won't have to fear from none of this. The worries that you carry all the time, 'cause you and me are gonna be just fine. Yeah, you and me are gonna be just fine. It's that time again, everyone. It's our last song. Yeah, thanks everyone. So thank you for sticking around and such. Really appreciate it. So yeah, like I said before, we got like CDs over there. I think we got like 5 t-shirts left as well. Only 5. So if you want to get those. Anyway, thanks everyone. This last one's called Glow. Oh, she makes me feel like I'm glowing like starlight. My insides can set on fire and burn from the outside, and I wouldn't stop her for all she did to me. She'd leave me burn and me still craving her. But how can you do this to me? I have been nothing but good to you. Maybe I should have played the badass. Maybe I should have played you too. But I could never bring myself to do that. I don't even know where I'd start. And you said all the things that I wanted to hear after tearing me apart. And all the times that we had, and all the pictures that I took, I'll take it for later. Oh, and without another look, and you left me back. But I have learned from you, and you left me back. But I have learned from you. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit taller, so you would love me a little bit more. Maybe then this would all be over. I wouldn't have to walk out the door. And everything that we had, and yeah, everything that we'll ever have, you took a flame to all of our plans. And I don't expect you to understand all the times that we had. Pictures I took, I'll take it for later. And without another look, you left me down. But I have learned from you, and you left me burn. But I have learned from you. She made me feel like I'm glowing like starlight. Now all she can do is to watch me burn. From glowing like starlight. Now all she can do is to watch me burn.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we're doing it. On the bell. I'm good. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. There was a lot, massive crowd, everyone was into it. So, what else do you want, man? We all played. Did it right, so I'm happy.
The crowd loved it, so that's great. And we all played well. Yeah, it was just great. It was so much fun. I think my favourite gig so far.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best I've played this year, let's say. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Pretty wet right now. Desperately need a shower, but there is a lack of one here. But I'll get over it. Rock and roll, that's what it is. That's what it's all about.
Well, after we've sent everything home, we're going to work on the album. We're going to finish the album. We're going to do a few more gigs. We've got the Indigo 2, headlining at the Indigo 2 on the 24th of September.
Really well, that. I reckon.
Best gig we've played so far.
Nailed it.
It was so good. So much fun. The crowd was amazing. It was sweaty fun.
I'm gonna get so drunk. It was my birthday yesterday, wasn't it? So now I could actually finally have a drink. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that right now. I'm gonna take advantage of everyone else out there buying me free drinks as well. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna have a dance. Steve Harris is here, DJ. We've got
All our friends out there as well, you know, it's going to be a great night.
what we're gonna do now.
We're going to have a drink with Steve Harris next to Ben. We're going to dance the night away, I suppose.
I've been to a few of their gigs before, and this was like, for some reason, it was like the most real because I was literally pushed to the back. Usually I'm at the front, like singing along, but this gig I was like pushed right to the back. You could see there were like loads of fans in there, ready to get to the front, digging their way in.
Yeah, I'm Steve. I do the evening show on XFM in London and across the UK. And well, it's great to see the boys. You know, their EP's just come out, and I played it on the radio and picked up this gig a lot over the last couple of weeks.
It's good to hear.
Well, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was talking as if he wasn't there then. Yeah. I picked up your EP a lot.
Yeah,
and so it was good to see Van Susans for the first time live, and I was very impressed. And well, they sold out the 100 Club, man. Woo! That's a big deal. That's a box ticked.
It feels good
To sell out the 100 Club. You know, this place is legendary. It's got really, really rubbish DJing equipment, but the Clash played here, and so did all the. You know, it's a legendary
Sex
venue.
Pistols.
Yeah, the lot. You name it. So, but it was a great gig. You know.
Well, we're at the 100 Club in Oxford Street. We've just seen Van Susans play all of their EP and also some new songs, which is very exciting. It's the first time they played probably half of their set were new songs. They're writing that.
New songs sounded brilliant. Really good.
Yeah. Well, I think the first time we introduced Van Susans was by Ollie. Ollie sent us in some demos of him with some solo work. We love the tracks. Most of all, we love his voice, basically. But at that time, we had signed a couple of bands, and we were really not into solo artists.
I actually commented on the fact that his voice was very distinctive, and I got back to him via email and outlined that to him, and I just said that possibly it might be better if he got together in a band.
Ollie came back to us and said, well, that band you talked about, we've come few gigs just around pubs in London, really. And then they teamed up with Feed Me Music. They played the Clapham Grand in February, and then Indigo O2 in April. They weren't headlining, but so they basically sold, I think, probably half the tickets for the Indigo O2. And they're back at the Indigo O2, headlining in September, on September the 24th. So we've actually heard most of the new album, and to be honest, it's blown me away. They're in the studio now, they're writing stuff for that new album, and we're hoping to bring the new album out in the new year, 2012, around about February, March time. So look out for that.
To sum up, they deserve success, if only for the amount of work they put in. I mean, it's just fantastic work rate, which of course today there's a lot of competition. Okay, you might have good songs, but you've really got to put in that work, and they do, 100%.
She makes me feel like I'm glowing like starlight. My insides can set on fire and burn from the outside, and I wouldn't stop her for all she'd do to me. She'd leave me burned and me still craving her